Hey guys, so here we're going to do a quick video. So the issue my customer had, as you can see in here, this hot leg got burnt quite a bit. So the whole issue was the plug that plugs into this. So it doesn't help that this is a straight plug and all the weight goes down and that pulls the cable, and it was all messed up, the end of the cord. So what I was going to do is just change this end in the 30 amp inlet, but the price to get the sleeve, since this was welded onto that, I had to cut it to break it loose. By the time you bought this and the sleeve, we got a whole new cord on sale that, let me show you, actually has a slight angle so it doesn't have too much weight when you hook it up. So it's best to have like that, kind of like the water heater. You can get the 90-degree elbow, that way the hose doesn't stick out and the weight of the hose causes issues with the hookup. In this case it's the same, so having that angle will help protect it a little better. So what we're going to do is just swap this out. Just 4 screws when you open up this cover, and that releases it, and that'll get us to the wiring, which let's work on right now. Personally, I hate these connectors. So, all we have to do now is undo the wiring here. So that's kind of charred up, which is the hot leg, which is the one that was having issues. So any kind of loose connections will cause things to overheat. And that's what happened here. It was loose, could be because of all that weight on the cable. It was actually, the issue was inside of the cord. So all of that just causes this to overheat and char up the way you see it. So we will go back a little bit, get good wiring, and we will just redo the whole thing. Stick with manual. I like manual tools when doing wiring, just to make sure you don't over tighten with impacts. So it can be handy from time to time. And I'll show you how to wire these up. It's straightforward. It's trash. So here's the new one. And if you don't know what goes where, so this is painted green, this is painted white. So green, of course, is our ground here, the bare. White, of course, is neutral, and our black is going to be hot. So you can follow the coloring on this. Sometimes it'll have written on it what color goes where, but there you have the ground cable, which is that. So it's pretty straightforward. But let's go ahead and just bend that so I can chop that, clean it up. Might as well change this out for a new one. It's another hot day here in Colorado. So let me just scrape that a little bit to make sure we have good connections. Alright, so black, ground, and neutral. So after lining it up, black goes to black, white goes to the white paint, and the ground way down there goes to the green. We'll tighten this down. The one thing about these wires is you want to make sure these are tight, not just snug, but I mean tight, so that it's not going to come loose. If these are loose, it's just going to happen again where it just burns up because of loose connections. So these you want to make sure are tight. I have had people say that they tighten fittings, and when I came out they were not tight. So if you don't have a good grip, make sure you get somebody that can help tighten it down, because you do not want any kind of loose connections. So I'm just checking with my flathead because I can tighten a little more with this one. There we go. Now I can put the rubber onto the end. We will go ahead and get this close to the screw holes right there. Alright, so now it'll be pretty straightforward. All I have to do is get the screws and we'll screw it in. We'll hook this up now. Alright guys, everything's working as it should, so it's that easy. 4 screws and just rewire on the back. You just want to make sure those wires are tight so you don't burn anything up. But yep, and when you put this in, it goes at a slight angle and then you twist to lock it in place. So this has to be straight or it's not really in all the way. So make sure it's always straight pointing down and that everything's nice and snug so you have no loose connections. So yeah, y'all have a good day. I'll see you next time.